Okay, so welcome to Chill and Hack with Joel. So this is the third episode in the series of GraphQL tutorial, and we're going to look into mutations. So in previous episodes we have been working with doing queries, and that is just fetching data. Mutations is it is what it sounds like. You are mutating, you are changing or updating, deleting something in, for example, like a table in a database. So let's go directly to the code and let's see what we can implement here. So to start off, we can just copy this root query and we change it to root mutation. So obviously we have to change those class names. So this will maybe not make so much sense, but because that this is just an example, we can use this. So to make this a little bit more like a database thing, we can define a static class somewhere. Let's do something like a new file. Let's just name it user store, and we can define and in this we take a prop with like only the string, and let's just have a name. Let's see what I'm doing. Static string. So instead of using just an entity framework, we're just prototyping this as fast as possible. So we're gonna have just a static class with a field that we read a username from, and we are doing a mutation to change the name. So let's update this root query to just returning a string graph type, and let's return, we have the static class user store. Let's see, I probably missed something here, like a public static string. That's probably it. Yeah. So just to check things that it is not utterly broken, we can comment out some things here. This we just make return null for the moment, or actually we can already here define from the static class from the user store and the name. Let's see if this code compiles. Let's bring on GraphQL Playground. see the docs is working. Let's query. Oh, it's null. That was probably expected, because if we inspect the user store, the name doesn't have anything. So let's change it to awesome coder. Oh, let's build it again. Oh, awesome coder. So now we have like a static class that we are getting the user information from. Now let's move on to this mutation. So we're just going to keep it simple in this step, and only gonna make a mutation. And the next episode we're gonna look into how to implement arguments to actually make some input value to that mutation. But in this episode we're only gonna look at implementing I'm never gonna say that word again. Implementate a root mutation. So actually we just do it like this: user store name awesome coder is mutated. Let's do it like that. And also we need to define it in our schema. We had to add mutation, new root mutation. So let's try this out and see if it builds. So it builds. Let's check the documentation, schema. Oh, there we have it, mutations. So mutation is done like this. So update me. Oh, we are returning a null. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. String graph type. Let's build it again. Let's try to do the mutation. There we go. Awesome coder is mutated. So if we are doing a query, we should see awesome coder is mutated now. Yes. So this was a rather quick episode. I will put the code in the description to GitHub so you can follow along. So if you like to watch next episode when we introduce arguments as well, to make some input to actually change what we want in, for example, a user store in this example, or in a table, in a column, in a database. So if you like to, just hit the subscribe button, get a notification, and I see you in the next episode. But till then, I wish you all the best.